This is the weather forecast video for Monday, March 12th, 2012. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see a big curlicue storm over Kansas with a comma head down into Louisiana and the Gulf Coast with some severe weather down there and just some rainfall around here during the overnight hours and into the early morning. Watch warning map from before midnight. A sliver of a tornado watch remaining over the Gulf Coast. Otherwise, just some winter weather issues over the Pacific Northwest with the next storm system, and the rest of the nation was quiet. The QPF chart is not so quiet. This is precipitation through Friday evening at 7 o'clock. Shows some decent amounts of rain over the lower and middle Mississippi River Valley, while here we could see anywhere around a quarter to maybe a third of an inch, mainly with the storm system last night and into today. So let's take a look at it. The 0Z GFS Model Run. This is at 1 p.m. this afternoon. You can see there's the upper level system over the western Great Lakes, and it'll be pushing out during the afternoon hours today, with most of the rain moving up into Wisconsin, Minnesota, and into the Great Lakes at that time, with clearing skies from southwest to northeast. Tuesday it'll be much better and temperatures will warm back up. From this point on through the weekend, it'll be in the 60s to mid 70s. It's just going to be wonderful and pleasant. There could be a very isolated thunder shower on Wednesday, but the chances are 20% or less. Thus the reason why there's the model is showing it in southern Iowa. There could even be maybe a threat of 10 or 20% chance of maybe a thunder shower on Thursday, but the temperatures aren't going down. They're still going to be in the 60s and 70s across the state. Friday, the chances are a little bit better, maybe 20 to 30% with some showers, but it's still going to be the 60s and 70s. That's just going to be May-like in March. Saturday looks to be a little bit better, 30 to maybe 40 to 50% chance of some showers and thunderstorms, but it's still going to be in the 60s and 70s. So, oh my goodness, it's May. And even into Sunday, it's still May-like with 60s and 70s and warm weather and showers and maybe an isolated thunderstorm. We need the rainfall around here with the drought over northwest Iowa. A week from today, you can see the reason why it's so warm even a week from now. Here's a big trough over the west and a big ridge over the east, and that big trough and big energy over the desert southwest could mean some interesting weather next week. Even though here on Monday of next week you can see a low over Colorado, the Gulf's still wide open and we could have some very interesting weather next week, but we still got a week ahead. A few days later on the 22nd, there's an upper level system moving along the jet stream, which is still way to our north, so it's still going to stay warm. Maybe not in the 70s, but heck, 70s this time of the year. We're lucky if we have them a few days, and we're seemingly going to have them for quite a while, but here looks like some showers and maybe a thunderstorm here on this, if this is right. Heading to the end of the forecast, on the 27th, you can see some ridge over the center part of the country again, which means it's still going to remain warm with some energy off to our west and some precipitation to our north and northeast, and it's just going to stay warm. And I don't think we're going to see much cold weather again the rest of the month, or even maybe into April if this continues. We'll see. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one on Tuesday.